All right, everybody. Good morning and welcome to Friday. Hopefully, you're doing very well today. Let's see where we go. We are going to start doing some new kind of fun things around my tarot class. So, if you want to learn tarot from me, I have a tarot class. In September, we're going to really do some cool stuff around learning tarot. So, I hope if you're interested, you'll become part of that. Good morning to everybody. Good morning, Pathfinders. How are you doing? Good morning, Empress Club. How's it going? I also want to say for the Empress Club, I'm going to start doing some. I don't know if they're going to be Facebook Lives or what I'm going to do, but I think I'm going to start stepping back into the Empress Club a little bit more. So I hope you'll join me there. It's over on Facebook. And let's see where we go with this morning's reading. All right. Faraway places. Right out the gate. Faraway places. Distant thunder, clear the air. Interesting. Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies a great bounty. This may have happened a really long time ago. There might have been something that went down between you and somebody else, and it's just never really been righted. Okay, the ship has never really been righted. There was never like a coming back together, or there was never a time when you kind of felt like, okay, has closure to it. I do feel like closure is coming, and I think you're going to find within this relationship or within this situation something far greater to know about yourself. Okay, it might not be that like, oh, this relationship was good or bad in my life, or I'm happy it's over, or I'm happy we've finally come together. It's really not about that. It's about what it shows, how much you have grown in the past few years. I'm going to say 2 years. But this could have happened a long time ago. Something over the last 2 years has really spurred you forward. And when you come back together with this person or with this situation, you're going to see how much you're like, oh, that was me a long time ago. Right? Like it's not you now. And the reason this person or the situation is showing up now is to show you that, how much you've grown, how much, King of Wands right here, how much you have expanded, could be expanding your abundance, expanding your career, expanding your capability as a human being for kindness, generosity, benevolent leadership, whatever it is. Hierophant, 10 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, isn't that beautiful? So there's Taurus energy here. Judgment, 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, a decision point, 7 of Cups, King of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. I can't let that go. Okay, Queen of Swords. I don't know. You know me. All right. So it's possible that in the past, when this connection split apart, it's possible that you were definitely on a different track, just starting on this different track, and it just couldn't be held together energetically. I do feel like you are going to leave behind, I don't know if it's some kind of belief you had around this relationship or what this relationship was to you. I think now time and distance is going to show you that yes, this person was a teacher, but you have, the teacher has surpassed the student. And I do think you're choosing something with greater clarity because of this connection. I feel like you're choosing love that is more grounded and stable and constant and healthy. Reconnecting with this person shows you that there was a point in time when this was who you were, but you're not that anymore. Okay? You definitely have moved on from this. And I feel like you chose this connection. Your soul chose this connection almost because of the lack. So I talk a lot about, obviously I talk a lot about twin flames on this channel, and some of your souls have chosen the twin flame journey specifically for this purpose. You're needing in this lifetime to see your progress through the eyes of other people. Not that you need other people to see how much you've grown, or how much you have matured, because I think you have a sense of it now. But I think in the past you might not have had a sense of yourself without the mirror of other people. Okay. And that's kind of a dangerous place to live, right? Like, I can't see myself unless I see myself in context with other people. And that may be a very codependent, very unhealthy pattern that now you're closing up, or you're seeing is a thing of the past, and also is not necessary anymore. Like, you can see yourself now. You don't need to have the mirror of this other person, whoever this is. Taurus, let's see, Taurus, Sag, Pisces. Okay, Taurus, Sag, Pisces. And I do feel like you're finally choosing yourself. It's possible that this person needed you to see themselves, right? This was a very compatible connection, because you both needed each other for the same reason. Okay. And this could be twin flame, right? Where this is the lesson I'm learning, and you're also learning it through me, and I'm learning it through you. And it becomes like this hall of mirrors kind of experience. And if you have been separated from this person for a couple of years or something like that, I do feel like there is going to be a time this month in September where that person is going to come back around to you. Okay, like the wheel of fortune the wheel in the sky keeps turning, right? And I'm going to make some choices. Hierophant. I'm going to Two of Wands. I'm going to see my own wisdom now. I'm going to see my own capabilities. I don't need another person to shine a mirror up to me anymore. And because that was kind of like the funhouse mirror thing is real here with this Seven of Cups. So let me see here. I do think you've completed a cycle where you are now a totally sovereign entity. You're not being defined by anybody else. And that's really what's been important in these last couple of years. So please clarify the Seven of Pentacles. It's a big choice point. Okay, Chariot, Two of Swords, Lovers, and Justice. All right, wow. So Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Sag, Pisces, Taurus. So we'll look at those in the extended here. There's definitely some power here, powerful choice being made. The Chariot and the Lovers card are both choice cards. The Chariot is about knowing the direction you're going, and Lovers is about making the distinction for yourself. No longer listening to other people, no longer listening to the media, no longer listening to outside sources that have swayed your self-confidence. And I feel like now you're becoming, if you were the student of this person, and no, it's not like, I don't mean to make it sound hierarchical, but there is this student teacher, and then the student becomes the teacher, and the teacher becomes the student, right? There is this sense of swapping places even, or graduating, a graduation of sorts, where everything you want and have wanted is now possible, because you're no longer relying on other people to tell you you're good or bad, right? To tell you you're smart or stupid, to tell you that you're beautiful or ugly. You no longer buy into that kind of experience, right? Like, your own communication to yourself, your self-talk has changed. What you're doing with your life has changed. How you're doing your life has changed. I feel like you finally reclaimed your heart in some way. You finally reclaimed your heart and passion and discernment and grounding. So we have look at that, Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Swords, King of Wands and King of Cups. So the masculine energy being balanced, because there's a feminine and a masculine, fire is masculine, cups are feminine. So the masculine energy of yours is balanced, and the feminine energy is also balanced. There's pentacles, which is a feminine energy, and a sword, which is masculine. So the feminine part of you, or the divine feminine energy, is grounded and discerning. All right, so that's what's coming here. And the masculine energy is both loving and fiery. So passion and love showing up here from the masculine side. Now, it's quite possible that you needed to kind of release yourself from, so this can be, some of you, this is maybe a small portion of you, but some of you may only feel alive when you're in a relationship that might validate you in some meaningful way. And I feel like that's now, that has become a thing of the past. You're no longer needing an external source to validate you. And so the divine feminine, divine masculine are becoming sovereign entities and able then to, able to love now. It's no longer one of those battles, the push me, pull you battle. It's no longer the masculine, feminine pulling and pushing against each other, or the, the runner chaser, the mirroring, the, all of that has come to a completion. And where we're going here is forward movement through the sovereignty of personal choice, and it's balanced. We're no longer making decisions based on our egos or based on our need for another person's presence. We're no longer doing that. And so I love the Queen of Swords showing up here. The discernment is such a powerful discernment with heart, right? Because she's feminine. And there's absolutely beautiful energy of clarity in the decisions we make going toward the future. So I like this coming back together as a sovereign entity. Now you're really able to love. Now you're really able to ground yourself and become successful, because it's not about other people. It's not about competition. In the quantum, there is no competition. Okay. In the quantum plane, there is no competition. There's no time. There's none of that. And so really stepping into that quantum level of experience, then that allows you to have love that is balanced, to have success that is growing and stable, okay, built on a stable. We've had Jupiter in Capricorn, and those of you who are Sages, I know that might have felt really heavy to you, but it does feel to me like now we're able to use those tools that we've learned so diligently in paving our future. All right, so let's see where we go. I will pull some cards for Libras and Gemini and Cancerians, Sag, Pisces, and Taurus. So if you're any of those signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, I'll pull a little extra love for you in the extended. If you want to continue on, let's keep going. If you're part of Pathfinders, let's keep going. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.